All right, this video is distributive property, more expanding and combining like terms. So let's focus on the distributive property first. Distributive property is the process of distributing the number on the outside of parentheses to each term on the inside. So we have this set up where we have a parentheses b plus c is the same as ab plus ac because we're distributing the a to both pieces inside. And it would be the same thing here if we distributed the A where it is on the right side, and it would still be the same. The order here doesn't matter, but they did put the A second, I assume, just because it's on the right side here. Okay. It also works with if there was subtraction on the inside of the parentheses, you would distribute the A to the B to get AB, you distribute the A to the C to get AC, and then since there's no negative involved, this subtraction stays the same, and it would be the same if we put it on the right side. So here's an example. We have 5 parentheses x plus 7. We would distribute the 5 to the x and the 5 to the 7, keeping the plus as is, and that would give us 5x plus 35. Here's another example. We have 3 parentheses m minus 4. We would distribute the 3 to the m and to the 4, which would give us 3m minus 12. And third example, we have negative 2 on the outside, parentheses y plus 3. We distribute the negative 2 to the y and to the 3. Note we still have the plus. But then when we solve it, we have negative 2y, which makes sense, and then plus negative 6. But if we really think about it, we could just write it as negative 2y minus 6 because adding a negative is the same as subtracting a positive. Okay, which statement demonstrates the distributive property incorrectly? Incorrectly. It would be 3. You distributed the 5 to the 2, you would get 10. But if you distribute the 5 to the 3x, you wouldn't get 3x, you would get 15x. Okay, let's talk about what a term is. A term is a number, a variable, or a product or quotient of numbers and variables. Examples: 5 is a term. M is a term. 2x squared is a term. Coefficient is the numerical part of the term. Examples: 4a, what would be the coefficient? 4. Y squared, what's the coefficient? It would be 1. Even though there's no number in front, we always know that a 1 exists in front of any term that doesn't have a number connected to it or a coefficient, so that 1 is always existing. And then finally, 5x squared divided by 7, what's the coefficient? 5/7. So we can detach the 5 and the 7 to make it 5/7, and then the x squared could be separated out, and therefore we get 5/7 as the coefficient. Like terms are terms with the same variable and exponent. To simplify expressions with like terms, simply combine the like terms. Okay, are these like terms, 3k and 22k? Yes, the variables are the same. So the numbers are different, that's fine, but they have the same variable, so they are like terms. Is 5ab and 4ba like terms? Yes. The order of the variables doesn't matter. They are still like terms because 4ba can be written as 4ab. Okay, in multiplication, order doesn't matter. Is x to the third power times y the same as x times y to the third power? Or rather, are they like terms? No, they're not like terms. The exponents are different on different variables. So though there is an x and there's a y and there is a cubed exponent, in the first part, x is with the 3 is with the x, and on the second one, the 3 is with the y. So they are not like terms. Which of the following is the simplified form of negative 4x plus 7x? Your answer would be 3x, because if I have negative 4x's and I add 7 more x's, which are positive, you end up having positive left over because you have to build back up to 0, and then you'd have 3x left. Okay. 8x squared plus 2x squared plus 5a plus a. 8x squared and 2x squared are like terms. They both have x, and those x's are squared. 5a and a are like terms. So the expression above would simplify down to 10x squared plus 6a. Okay, the 8x squared and the 2x's squared, so I have 8x's squared, I have 2x's squared. Combine those, you get 10x squared, and then you have your 5a's, and you add an additional a, that would give you 6a. I know some kids like to think, oh, if I put the a's together, I would get a squared. A squared means a times a. This is just saying I have 5a's, I'm just going to add an additional a to it. All right, let's practice some simplifying. 5a plus 7a, what would that simplify to? That would be 12a. 6.1y minus 3.2y, what would that simplify to? 2.9y. 4x squared y plus x squared y, what would that simplify to? 5x squared y. 3m squared n plus 10mn squared plus 7m squared n minus 4mn squared. What would this simplify down to? It would be 10m squared n plus 6mn squared. You get that because this is a like term with this. So I do the 3 plus the 7, which gives me the 10m squared n. They share that exact same setup. And then this is a like term with this because they both have the n squared and no exponent with the m. So 10 minus the 4 leaves us with 6mn squared. 13a plus 8a plus 6b. What does that simplify to? 21a plus 6b. 4d plus 6a squared minus d plus 12a squared. What does that simplify down to? 18a squared plus 3d. And then finally, 3y over 4 plus y over 4. What would that simplify down to? It would simplify down to y. It becomes y because with the same denominator, we're really just going to add the two tops together. So it's 3y plus y, or 1y, and 3y plus y is 4y. The denominators don't get added together, so it stays as 4, and 4y divided by 4 would be 1y, or just y. Which of the following is the simplified form of 5x minus 4 minus 7x plus 14? It would be negative 2x plus 10. Okay, you get that because the 5x and the 7x are like terms. So you have 5x minus 2x, which leaves us with negative 2x. And then we have negative 4 plus 14. Those are like terms because they're numbers, and you end up with positive 10. If a triangle has sides 3x minus 2, another side that's 5 minus x, and another side that's 2x minus 5, what is the perimeter of the triangle? Remember, perimeter is when you add all of the sides together. You would end up with 4x minus 2. You end up with 4x minus 2 because you have the 3x minus an x, because these are like terms, that leaves you with 2x, and then that 2x plus this 2x gives us 4x. And then you have negative 2 plus the 5, which gives us positive 3, and then positive 3 minus this 5 gives us the negative 2. Bonus try here. Which of the following is the simplified form of a plus 3a minus 4 parentheses 9 minus a? It would be 8a minus 36. You get that because you have to first distribute this. So the a plus the 3a would first simplify down to 4a, and then you have negative 4 times 9, which gives us negative 36 or minus 36. And then I have the negative 4 times the negative a. I know it says minus a, but we can consider it negative a. And negative 4 times negative a would give us positive 4a. And 4a plus this 4a gives us the 8a.